Y'all know what time it is. Allegedly with Brittany J. Let us get into it. Huh. Allegedly with Brittany J. Truth coming through, better clear the way. Cases, headlines, trials, tea. But she keep it classy, you can plainly see. Allegedly with Brittany J. Prayers going up every single day. Mom of 6 with a heart so strong. Real one here, you cannot go wrong. She do not gotta scream, she do not gotta fight. She let the facts talk loud, every move she make. From the missing in the trials to the news that breaks. She bring truth to the table, yeah, that is her lane. She lets people talk, lets opinions ride. Open to the what ifs from the other side. Speculation cool, when the respect stay true. She gives room for thought, lets the audience view. When the lies start flying and the trolls get bold, she do not fold up and she do not get cold. She respond with class, let the record be known. You can keep that circus, she is staying grown. She got family at home and a purpose in sight. Still showing up strong when the days get tight. And she praying for the people when they need that love. Trying to better herself while she looking above. So tune in close, let the real one stay. It is allegedly with Brittany J. Allegedly with Brittany J. Truth coming through, better clear the way. Cases, headlines, trials, tea. But she keep it classy, you can plainly see. Allegedly with Brittany J. Prayers going up every single day. Mom of 6 with a heart so strong. Real one here, you cannot go wrong. Facts matter, opinions, welcome. Prayers up. Allegedly with Brittany J. Come, prayers up.
Apparently, we got people that like to zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Hang on, let me get a drink in my drink. Please. Welcome back, lovely people. All right. Let me see who's here with us. Oh, all right. All right. Let me see. Amy Lynn, Katie Horton, Otto, who else? Zoom in. Zoom on in, folks. Zoom in. Opal Sis. Hi, Miss Opal. Hello, Just Nicole. Haley Zimmerman. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, turn the page. What's going on? KW10 is in the house tonight. Peach is back. Hey, 9mm. How are you, love? Katie Bradley. Hi. How are you? Welcome. Hey, Janelle. Damn it, Britt. What you getting into now? Laugh out loud. Hell's bells. Girl. What you mean? What am I eating? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about my title? Katie, thank you so much. Thank you for the floating cart, love. Hey, Sparkleberry Shine. Oh, Nope. The Depravity girl. I'm actually glad that some of the anti, well, I don't want to say antis. I wouldn't even say y'all are anti. Because the anti people are usually like really, really, really carnal and heinous. So But I am glad that some of the people here that call Laura out are here tonight, because I heard something and it didn't sit well with me, and it makes me angry, and I want to put some clarity on it. So I'm just going to take about 2 or 3 more minutes to give time for people to come in. Otto, I have to look if I got Melissa's email. I talked to her in text message. I could text her. Janelle, honey. After what I heard that woman say tonight on the clip I listened to, she needs to stay as far away from true crime as freaking possible. And I know that there's a lot of people that would be right here with me in agreement. Oh my God, you're so pretty. Is that you? Is that you? Oh my goodness. Look at you, stay humble. You are gorgeous, girl. Go on with your bad self. Oh my goodness. You are so pretty. Very, very pretty. Listen. Did you guys hear the clip where she was not only telling a story about a horrible rumor she created in the Watts case? She was not just telling this story. Let me be very clear here. She was bragging. She was almost braggadocious about starting that. Yeah, just Otto, if you want me to, I don't mind texting her. I totally will send her a text message for you too. I don't mind doing that. Brittany, you are such a girl's girl. Love that for us. What you mean by that? Oh, I'm going to play the clip. I'm going to play the clip 9mm. She dropped a bombshell that Didi, I'm from the Watts case. And let me tell you, girl, that rumor spread like wildfire, and it was horrible. I remember that shit. Many of us spent days and days and days trying to dispel that shit. Oh, girl, yeah. Listen, she says, you're so complimentary. I always try to build us up. I am no hater, honey. I never will be. I will never be one of those type of women that hate on other women because they're pretty. If you're pretty, I'll tell you so. Hell no. I don't like that. I can't stand a person that hates on another person just because they're jealous of something about them. I think for the most part, women should lift each other up. There's too much shit going on. Nope. I'll be the first one to tell you you're beautiful. Sure will. I'll tell you if you have a nice body and all that stuff. I have no problems with that whatsoever. I hope Melissa's okay. Yes, Didi. So she admitted tonight. Let me tell you, girlfriend. I'm going to play the clip. She admitted tonight. I guess it was tonight. I don't know. Don't get me lying. I don't know if it was tonight, but It was on the clip that I heard that she said she is the one. If you're from the Watts case or that you were around during the Watts days, you will remember this. This scallywag is out here admitting that she is the one that started the rumor that Chris Watts SA'd Bella and Cece. The fact that she can sit there and say that with a straight face and not feel bad in the least bit, and then the people on the panel be Tim, really be Tim, really be Tim. You know, what did you say? You're here to protect the kids. You'll do what you got to do, or you don't care what happens when it comes to kids. You're going to speak up. But the whole time that she's over there talking about it, y'all are over there laughing, doing your own thing. Not one person batted an eyelash when she said that shit. Let me pull the clip up. I remember that shit. I remember when that rumor got started. Sure do. And it was disgusting. Does it surprise you that lying ass Lyra, that's why depravity is a good word, because this chick is some type of sexual deviant. I don't know what it. Oh my God. Why would you what is with you and this pattern of accusing parents of doing things like that with their children? What is it with her? What is it with her? Is something like did you fall out of the shopping cart on your head when you were a baby or something? What the fuck happened to you, Laura? Someone give this woman a doll so she can show us who hurt her and where at, because oh my goodness. Bitch. Let me find the clip. You are sick and twisted. By the way, not one time last night did I say that she said she was going, that I should shoot myself. I wasn't the one that said that. I asked for the proof of that. But, hey, Chica, she absolutely has said it before. Just so you know. Chris Proudfoot said it on a different occasion. I'm not sure what this is with like Laura's innocent of saying that. She absolutely isn't. She's definitely told me to off myself with the gun. It may have not have been yesterday, but she absolutely did. And as far as yesterday's concerned, a panel guest told me that. I merely asked, did she say that again? And I said, I'd like to see, I'm going to need the receipts of that. My goodness. All right, give me a second. Let me find that clip. I mean, why are people fucking just like okay with that? If that was one of us, could you imagine? Could you imagine if that was one of us that said some shit like this, started a rumor about 2 deceased children who were unalived by their father. I mean, it just doesn't get any worse than that. Does not get any worse than that. Hang on a second. So gross. Where the hell did I see those clips at? Hold on, y'all. I'm the worst about this. On my phone is so much different than my computer. Hold on. History. Here we go. No, that's not. That's the one about the gun thing. We'll be getting back to that too, though. Here we go. Right now, I want y'all to listen to how nonchalant and cool this is. Ellie, people I consider friends have said awful things about Shanann Watts. Listen. Making up a complete and total lie about 2 deceased little girls being essayed by their father is a far cry from people being critical of the mother. There's a big effing difference between making up a lie and being critical of the mother. Listen, there's nothing that you can say to me right now that's going to take away from this shit right here, okay? If you want to deflect from it, you can, but I'm not. This is gross. This is absolutely gross. This rumor went far and wide. Listen to this. And let me be clear about something too. I don't agree with what Lena did whatsoever. Whatsoever, Ellie. I don't agree with what Lena did, and I never will agree with that. I think that that was horrible. That was distasteful. It was gross, and she should have never done that. I don't know why she did that or what her thinking was on that, but I absolutely think that she should apologize for that. And that was gross. And I would tell her that. But I also think that you can call something out and still, you know what I mean, be okay with somebody. Lena's never done anything to me. She's been nothing but nice to me. But I definitely don't agree with what she did with the whole Shazam thing. All right, so listen to this crap, y'all.
The rumor. What was the rumor?
That he essayed his kids.
Listen to
Oh, fuck.
nonchalant.
God, why was I thinking you were going to say that? God
But you
damn
don't
it.
understand, Tim. You had to hear the rumors that JLR spread and that troll group spread. They were unbelievable. Like
So,
that
why
whole
did you
gay thing, the one that got Ashley Banfield fired, that was JLR's doing. He set that whole thing up.
Like, why did you make that up? It was just because you were just heard JLR? Like, why would you say that?
No, because I was just showing how fast rumors can spread and how easily people buy whatever is told to them. And I just expected it to stay in our little group.
What
And
group was this?
I had in one of the Facebook groups.
So you typed this up, you said, oh, I'm just going to do an experiment. And
Well, I told like 10 people I was going to do it. I said, watch this. I said, let's see how fast this rumor gets spread.
Wow.
I said, and how easily people are going to buy this bullshit. And they did. And it went viral.
Why? Why would you do that? You don't have to do something like that just to prove a point. How gross are you? And you're proud of that. You're proud of that. You, Laura, are a part of the problem. And B. Tim and whoever else is on that panel, y'all are a part of the problem. You couldn't care less. Is there at least anybody in chat calling her out? Anybody? Let me read the comments as we listen.
What was the rumor?
That he essayed his kids.
Oh, fuck. God, why was I thinking you were...
What is so funny about that, B. Tim? What is so funny about that? What is the rumor? Oh, that he essayed his kids. And then you hear them bust out laughing. What? She's talking about Chris Watts, just the RN. Remember Chris Watts, the one who unalived his kids? She started a rumor that Chris Watts SA'd Bella and Cece. And they're sitting there laughing about it. Do you put a 1 in chat if you were here back in the Watts days? I remember when that shit I remember when that rumor happened. It was awful. Dude, it was so bad. So bad. Hey, Sparkleberry. Right, Janelle? It was horrible. I know you were here 9mm. Yes, that was so terrible. I know, Giselle. And hey, Giselle, it's so good to see you. I'm going to ask you guys, I think this is the backup channel. If you don't mind, please take a second, click the thumbs up. The more thumbs up we get, the more views, or not, I don't even know if it's views, but like our channel's shared out. So hi, Diana. Hi, PJ. If you can, hi, Ellie. It's nice to have you here. So when I met you, Brittany, you met me in Zab's chat, Ellie? I did not know that. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here. And so yeah, click the thumbs up if you want, and just the RN, I'm glad you're here. If you want to support the channel, would love to have you. Becoming a member is the best way to do it. So if you want to support in any way, becoming a member, and also y'all know all the other ways. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So thank you for everything you do. You know, Just Nicole says, like I said earlier, these dumbasses have the nerve to tell you to stay. Right. That's what I'm saying. I would never, ever make up a lie like that. That's horrible. She said JLR got someone fired. I have no clue about that. I don't know anything about any of that. I have no clue. Thank you, PJ, for dropping the links. All right, here, I'm going to play this.
Say that. God,
But you
damn
don't
it.
understand, B. Tim. You had to hear the rumors that JLR spread and that troll group spread. They were unbelievable. Like
So,
that
why
whole
did you
gay thing, the one that got Ashley Banfield fired, that was JLR's doing. He set that whole thing up.
Like,
I mean,
why did you make that up? It was just because you were just hurt JLR? Like, why would you say that?
no, because I was just showing how fast rumors can spread and how easily people buy whatever is told to them. And I just expected it to stay in our little group.
What group
And
was
I
this?
had, and in one of the Facebook groups.
So you typed this up.
So she dropped that Chris Watts S.A. Bellin Cece and thought that would stay within the. I love you. Good night. And she thought that would stay within the Bella and Lord, I got Bella and Cece on my mind. She made that rumor up in the Chris Watts Facebook group and thought that that was where it would stay. Do y'all know how that case went off like wildfire? Absolute wildfire. It spread. I mean, that is what brought me to true crime. One of the biggest true crime cases. We'll talk about the Chris Watts stuff. I mean, that's what brought me to true crime was the Chris Watts thing. Hang on a second, y'all. Thank you so much, Katie. I appreciate that. She says, glad to catch you live tonight. Thank you so much, Katie. I appreciate that. Vibrator. Hey, Vibrator. Welcome. Nice to see you. His interrogation was released. Yes. You know what, though? Like, that his interrogation, just like side topic, I said this before, but I don't know, like, how you guys feel. But if you really think about it, Chris Watts' interrogation is the only interrogation. Hold on one second. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. I think I don't even know if I said it, but that was the only interrogation that I've ever seen where they interrogated someone with their back facing the camera. The boyfriend's interrogation was released. Remember, he had big lips. Oh my God. That was so, and that ended up being a whole lie too. That ended up being a complete and total lie too. Oh, Giselle, thank you so much for the PayPal. I appreciate that, love. Thank you for your support. I truly appreciate it. I'll be using that towards school clothes too. As I said, everything I get's going towards school clothes. Thank you so very much. Really means a lot. All right, let's finish it out.
Said, "Oh, I'm just going to do an experiment." And
Well, I told like 10 people I was going to do it. I said, watch this. I said, let's see how fast this rumor gets spread.
That's
I
so
said, and how
awful.
easily people are going to buy this bullshit.
Wow.
And they did. And it went viral. And then next thing you know, that's what people were saying. I was like, holy shit. And everyone was like, I can't believe this. I said, believe me, either can I.
Yeah, you
People
really
like,
should
I
have done
knew
that.
it. I had a feeling. Like, it was
Wow.
ridiculous.
Oh my God.
But I never expected it to go viral like that, ever.
And
I
you
thought it
didn't
was
do
just going to be
anything
our
to make
little
it right.
stupid thing.
Why did you pick that as a rumor?
That's
Because
so
everything else
horrible.
was taken already.
Everything else
Oh
was
my-
taken. She chose that as a rumor because everything else was taken already. And not one time did you care to even put out. Why would she not make a, you know what I'm saying? Like if things happen the way that she said they did and it spread like wildfire, why would you not put out a retraction and say, hey, look, I didn't mean for this to spread as far as it did. I am so sorry. I did that. And as cruel and evil as I know this is, I apologize, but it's not true. Did you think she ever even did anything to backtrack that, to put a cap in it, to make it? No, that rumor spread for years. And then she's going to sit here and brag about it like it's, I mean, listen to the, not even a bit of remorse in her voice, not even an ounce of remorse. You're proud of yourself for that. Absolutely proud of herself. That's crazy. Crazy.
Laura, like, why would you say that?
No, because I was just showing how fast rumors can spread and how easily people buy whatever is told to them. And I just expected it to stay in our little group.
What
And
group was this?
I had, and in one of the Facebook groups.
So you typed this up. You said, "Oh, I'm just going to do an experiment," and you
Well,
made
I
this.
told like 10
Let's see what chat says.
people I was going to.
Hold on. Let's see what chat's saying as she's saying this. So Stitching says, throw her down, Cappy, throw her down. Either one is bad, but it's good to remember the vileness that is J for J. Did I miss her saying what the rumor was? My Wi-Fi is acting up. Cappy, I just sent you the MM comment. Says Sarasaurus. Bluebonnet says she can't hear you. Bluebonnet says, damn. Jesus, Laura, says the icicle tree.
In one of the
Icicle
Facebook
tree.
groups.
So you typed this up. You said, "Oh, I'm just going to do an experiment," and you
Well,
made
I
this.
told like 10 people
So
I was going to do it. I said, watch this. I said, let's see how fast this rumor gets spread.
So here's a couple
I
people
said, and how
calling her
easily
out.
people are going to buy this bullshit. And they did. And it went viral. And then next thing you know, that's what people were saying. I was like, holy shit.
So here's a couple people calling her out in chat. This CKW says hypersexualization all the time. And ain't that the truth? My God. Pterosaurus Rex does a face palm. Stitching with the sister says because she's a sicko. So they're calling her out, some of them. But not anybody on that panel. Why is that? Rowena says, no, Laura, this is the issue. Sick on 2 murdered little girls. Rowena says, girl, you didn't because you did an experiment. I mean, this just goes to show you the depravity. I mean, would you, and then this is the thing I'm telling myself. Laura's got this short. She got this short little come up, little boost, because she joined the hate Britney train. But how far is this going to last? Considering how gross she's being, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't realize anybody outside of that little circle of people that actually are used to talking shit on kids and they're used to the real life stuff. Outside of that, most of us normal people stand against that. Wonder what else she's done. She is vile. No wonder her BFF is U8. Well, I still stand by what I said last night. I mean, does it count if you're a CPS caller, and your friends are a CPS caller? Does that really mean that you're no longer into calling CPS when your friends do? I'm just curious. Just curious. No, at all. Not normal behavior whatsoever.
And everyone was like, I can't believe this. I said, believe me, either can I.
Yeah.
People
really
like, I knew it.
And
I
then
had a feeling like
Rowena said on murdered children. Twisted cis perplexed CPS went in there and said gross.
it was ridiculous.
Oh my God.
But I never expected it to go viral like that, ever.
Blue Bonnet said, but she's basically a good person. Right. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just going to be our little stupid thing.
Why did you pick that as a rumor?
Because everything else was taken already.
Oh my fucking
They had
God.
already spread everything else possible.
Oh my God.
Just like it's
Cat, you're not hearing Cappy, but
No,
she's
let me
not.
drop and come.
Yeah, these were real kids, Laura. You know that, right? This Brandy person said Laura was like, hold my case of beer. Yeah. Yeah, the rumors were already so bad just surrounding that case, and she's like, hold my beer. And she's on that panel and she has no shame whatsoever. And BTM's not saying a word. What the fuck? BTM who says that I need to burn in hell because there was some dust on my ceiling fans. You know what I'm saying? BTM saying I needed to burn in hell, and the only thing that he could wish is that he could be there to see it because he saw pictures of a fucking gutted kitchen that was being remodeled. You know, I'm a neglectful, abusive mother, he says, but he can sit on panel with this chick who's sitting here lying, admitting that she lied on 2 deceased children. I mean, bro. Can't make this up. You really can't make it up. You really can't. Girlfriend, hold on, stop. Girlfriend. Well, I mean, can you really feel bad like you're the bad person when these are the people that are against you? I kind of take it as a compliment.
Back. Hold on.
Yeah, maybe so you can hear
Well,
our
you could
reaction.
translate for me. Tell her I said, oh my fucking
She
God.
said, "Oh my fucking God."
I mean, Jesus. All right, next one. Next one. Hold on a second. This.
Afternoon, everybody. So
this is Chica, and she does a video wanting to prove, I guess that Laura's innocent. Mary came up last night and told me that Laura said that I should, pew pew myself or whatever. And I guess Chica went and did the research and discovered that Laura didn't say that. Okay, well, that's fine. Maybe Laura didn't say it last night, but it kind of makes me mad because in this stream and in the chat, they talk like I'm the one who said that. Like I'm the one who said that Laura did that. Like I falsely accused her. Hold on a second. Never happened. Never ever happened. Never once happened. So this is freaking insane. The woman needs to be off this platform. I agree with that, Dee Dee. I agree. She's horrible. Vibrator says, Brittany, I feel horrible for the things that I said about you, and now when I hear them, it's cringe to me. Vibrator, it's water under the bridge. Listen, the only ones that I have issue with, the only people that I have issue with enough to where like I'm really gonna struggle to forgive and just go along to get along are the ones that have attacked my child or kids. The Clues and the Buzzies and the Lauras, people like that who actually are really, really, really going at my my kids, or myself or attacking me as a mother. Yeah, you did, Aisha. She just woke up. Thank you. Yeah, she's really adorable. All right, so here's this from Chica, and I just want to clear my name on this.
I believe in finding the truth about something, especially when it comes to a allegation that happened yesterday on Britain's channel. And look, there's things that Laura says that I do not agree with. But when someone says that to Brittany that Laura here said that she told Brittany to stick a pew in her mouth, I had to come and find it for myself. So here we are. You can see this is Laura last night. I'm going to go ahead. I got her transcripts pulled up.
Oh, that girl. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that probably was. Here, let me read that. That girl says, I'm behind, but that sounded like nervous laughter from B. Tim and Cappy. Like a what the fuck did she just say type of laugh. I agree with that. 1,000%. And you can tell visibly that they're nervous. But the issue I have is if this was anybody else, there would be a whole live stream. If this was me, there'd be a whole live stream going about me. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. Anybody making up rumors like that about a kid, like this chick just went and shared. Like she was describing Sunday brunch. She's sitting there telling the whole chat, like she's describing Sunday brunch, that she started like one of these widespread rumors about these two deceased little girls. And she did not have an ounce of regret or remorse whatsoever. I can't. No, well, maybe they didn't, that girl, but it's just a little frustrating because you know what I'm saying? These are the same. Well, I can't say Cappy's done anything. But BTM has damned me to hell. Literally damned me to hell. She can't. Once that hit Facebook groups, it was over. That's not taking it back or fixing it. No, but she could have tried. You know what I mean? She could have tried to at least come out and say, "Hey, look, I'm the one that started that rumor. It's not true." And make sure that it was out there. Yeah, like, how could you make the case any worse? But Laura would be the one to do that shit. Absolutely. And then to say and then to have the gall and the audacity to say, "Oh, well, I chose that rumor because all of the other ones were already taken." What the fuck is wrong with you, Laura? What the fuck? Are you okay? I mean, I'm serious. Really, are you all right? It's just like the rumor she made up on MM. The allegation she made to CPS about makeup and her kid. She hid that so-called on MM for 3 years. She never owns up for shit. She's depraved, Amanda. Yeah, she is very depraved. And it's always sexual. Always. But let me go through this because I have a few things to say to Chica.
Up. I'm going to go ahead and put the word GUN inside. Hit enter. And let's see where the first one takes us. Hello. Let me see. Do I go push? Here we go. Let's see. I'm new at this, guys. Okay.
Now
so
let the show
minutes.
begin.
You guys got sound over there.
Welcome to the shit show. Come and sit down, shut the fuck up. Whole damn pen about to self-destruct. Welcome to the shit show. Where the wild
That's why.
ones rise and the weak get crushed. If
Okay,
you
so
got a problem, bitch, get dragged in the dust. Welcome.
So the first time the word gun pops up at 54 minutes and 38 seconds. Let's see what is actually going on here. Push play.
I'm saying, like, the fouls telling people to go suck on a shotgun thing.
Oh yeah, that was Chris Proudfoot, by the way.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna watch this, but I'm gonna pause this right here. Okay, Mary told me last night that Laura said that I need to, or her chat said I needed to shoot myself or whatever. Okay. I never said Laura said that, never said her chat said that. I told Mary and chat, I said, if anybody can get me that proof, that would be great. I need to see that. But Laura's pushing this notion that she's never, ever, ever said anything like that. So we're going to pull up CPS. I think it's a Perplex CPS because she's got it in her intro. I believe that's her name. Because you're not going to sit here and pretend like you never said that. Because, ma'am, you absolutely have. So let's pause this for a minute. We'll come back to that because I'm sure Chica watches because she clips. So I want to make sure Chica sees this because I don't have a listen. First of all, I never said she did. That was a panel guest of mine. I'm not sure why people are acting like that was me. I guess because, there's no stake in it being Mary. If they say it's me, it gets more attention for them because more people dislike me. But let me see this real quick. Let's just Let's just play the opening real quick. Let's just play this channel intro because if I'm not mistaken, she's got it in there.
And because my daughter was a flirt, I wanted to make sure that he wouldn't get turned on by my daughter. It's not illegal to watch porn with your kid. There's nothing wrong with that. By the way, it's not illegal to watch porn with your kid. Just saying. It's not really a CPS issue. In layman's terms, blacks come from the ghetto. I'm sorry. Phoenix gets laid, so that's why when I go real life on them, then they'll see what it's like. Gross. Destroying their lives, that would be fun. Your dick must be so fucking small that it hides behind your balls or something. I will hold every fucking area responsible who all have young kids. Ovaries are kind of like balls.
Yeah, please do. Go to One Wins page. You get your info from One Win. Yeah, please do. Go to One Wins page. Go to One Wins page. Go to One Wins page. Go to One Wins page.
Destroying their lives, that would be fun. Their kids are fair game. And it doesn't matter whose kid it is, whether you're involved or not, because kids are fair game. I'm not apologizing for it. We'll take down every single one of them. Fucking cunt. She's just a loser. What a fucking cunt. She was in front of me. I would bash her through the fucking wall. Then I would rape her and see how does it feel, bitch? Oh my God.
Because if you weren't fired, I wouldn't even fucking piss on you. I would laugh my ass off at you. Literally. Laugh my fucking ass off and I would watch your ass fuck.
Forgive me for having to sit through all of this, but I don't remember what part of this intro is where she says it, so we just got to listen. But yeah, notice all of the sexual, ugh, like everything is hypersexualized with her. Everything.
Fucking burn. I might even smoke a cigarette and ignite it even fucking more.
Ovaries are kind of like balls. Ovaries are kind of like balls. Did I call him clitter? I didn't mean to, but if I did, I did. Maybe it was subconscious that he's a clit.
I mean, when the fuck I said you couldn't go to somebody's live, ever?
Maybe if her mother wasn't shooting dope all day, she wouldn't have been molested.
Guarantee her daddy did things to her, or a stepdaddy did things to her, and that's why she is the way she is.
2,000 people are getting wet listening to it.
Oh my God.
Who's putting me down as a parent, Negs? I haven't had a child die. Who's a bad parent, Negs? Get the fuck out of here, Negs. All my kids are still here. This fucking bitch is gonna regret ever mentioning my motherfucking name. I know where her husband works. I know his union. I know everything about him. Just fucking wait. Wonder what would happen if someone called the union and said that her husband raped somebody. How traumatic would that be? He'd be kicked out of the union on the spot, no questions asked. Destroying their lives, that would be fun.
Please fucking tell me, you dumb cunt. And please fucking tell me when I made this about you. You perpetual fucking lying ass victim head. Maybe, just maybe, Brittany, maybe you should use one of those guns that are lined up against the wall. The world might be better off.
I think CP.
You hear that? Maybe, just maybe, Brittany, you should use one of those guns that are lined up against the wall. The world may be better off. Let me play it again for you. Chica, I hope you're listening to this. Laura.
Please fucking tell me, you dumb cunt. And please fucking tell me when I made this about you. You perpetual fucking lying ass victim head. Maybe, just maybe, Brittany, maybe you should use one of those guns that are lined up against the wall. The world might be better off.
I think CP.
Maybe, just maybe, Brittany, you should use one of those guns lined up against the wall. The world may be better off. Now let's go back over here to Chica's clips, and go to her chat real quick and look at what Laura said. Laura says, "Thank you, Chica. Although it's okay for you to stick up for me on this one, this was a heavy accusation that I should have never been accused of. She incited her entire chat. By the way, when I said, oh, So my kids being talked about in your chat, that was so I could make fun of her and say, my poor innocent child, blah, blah. I wasn't serious. Right, right. So before you go over to Chica's pretending like you're all innocent, and please tell me how I incited my whole chat when I didn't even know if you said that or not. I love how she goes around and acts all innocent. Like you know what I mean? It's like she'll do something and then she'll act like she's completely oblivious of that deed and she's never done it. She did. She said the world would be a better place if I offed myself with the one of the guns laying against my wall. Sure did. And as far as what Mary said, listen, I don't have control over what comes out of someone else's mouth. I can say what she said, I guess, was inaccurate. It wasn't true, but I don't have control over that. I didn't say it was. I didn't say it was so. I asked for somebody to go get me the proof of it. People like this should not be. I know it's awful. She's horrible. She really is.
So it
I
wasn't
didn't
her
say
that said
that.
this. It was actually Brittany.
I absolutely didn't say go suck on a shotgun. Again, that was Chris Proudfoot, not me. That's not what I said. But what I will say though is
Okay, so let's go to the next one that says, no, he did. He take my GUN bro. Let's see what that one says.
No, he did he take my gun? Bro.
but Brittany, you know what's funny? Even as bad as I look there, I still look better than you, and I was still thinner than you. How
These
sad
two,
is that?
They're back and forth cracks.
Well, there's no, I didn't say, did he take my gun? I said my phone. My phone. No, I said, no, I didn't. That was my gummies. I thought he took my gummy bears last night. I thought my kid came in and took my gummy bears. That's what that was when he said, because I had like those Welch's gummy bears that have like the fruit juice in the inside. And I said, did he take my gummy? Bro, I don't even think I said all gummies all the way. But anyway, whatever. And Laura, what is this? You comparing yourself to me, lady? Seriously? You're skinnier and prettier than me? Okay. If that's how you feel, fine by me. That doesn't bother me any in the least little bit. That does not make, break, or hurt me in the least little bit that you think you're thinner and prettier. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. I don't care. Oh, by the way, isn't it funny how Laura isn't held accountable for her chat, but you are? Yep. I noticed that right off, Janelle. Also, why does this woman have to like continue to compare herself to me? What? Like, is that what you do? Do you compare yourself to everybody that you have problems with? Is that how you validate yourself to make yourself feel better? Is your worth based on someone else? I don't need to compare myself to another person to feel validated. Ever. Nobody. There's no one that I feel that I need to compare to. I feel like that too, just my girls. I feel like that too, but I'm gonna be nice. I think she's obsessed with you. Yeah, it's wild, Otto. Very insecure because if she wasn't, An insecure person always feels that they have to do things to compensate. Someone who's very secure within themselves, we don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Like wigs, contacts, etc., trying to be someone else. Exactly. I don't need to do that. You will never see me. Not one person on this platform will ever see me comparing myself to another person. Do you know how many of these other creators have taken my pictures? And this is what they do too, you guys. They never make it fair. They never take just a regular picture of me, just a regular profile picture of mine and compare it to them. They take it and they either use an AI of me and they make me like 400 pounds heavier than what I am, or they'll distort my face and make me look like a beast or something. And they'll put that next to an airbrushed image of themselves, like an unrealistic AI airbrushed, incredibly filtered picture of themselves. And it's like, you're screaming. That just screams I'm insecure. I mean, completely. You don't even have to ever say another word. When you take a picture of somebody and you alter it to make them look absolutely horrid, and then you use filters to make yourself look airbrushed, and then you compare those two, you're telling the whole world how insecure you are. And it's happened so many times. So many times. And let me say this. She was using all these things long before cancer. Oh, I love your hair, Amanda. It's really pretty. Super pretty. Yeah, I agree with that, Janelle.
Yep.
My kids are so slick.
All right, let's go to the next one. 4 hours
they
and 3
didn't. I'm
minutes
sorry,
and
my
39
bad.
seconds.
Okay, this is serious. When people start talking about,
Okay, so Mary, when did she say Brittany need to stick a pew in her mouth? Because now you are up on the panel with Brittany, and this is you talking right here. So let's go ahead and play and see what you said.
oh, they should shoot themselves and put a gun in your mouth? Go listen
Again, this has nothing to do with me.
to Laura's chat. Go listen to Laura's chat. Go bring
This one.
it up from tonight. And you can listen to her saying, go put a gun in your mouth, bitch.
Who the fuck said that?
She said that tonight again?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Oh
She's
my
psycho.
God.
Brittany, that never fucking happened. Listen to this psychotic bitch lying. No, Brittany, none of that.
Okay. It didn't happen. But I do want you to know, you know how angry and outraged you are right now, Laura? That's exactly how I feel every time you go on your platform and you say that I was on drugs when I was pregnant with my daughter, or that my daughter was in the NICU because she was born addicted, or that I'm a horrible mama that's not taking care of my kids, or that my house is filthy, or that I have roaches, or any of the other 5,000 bajillion lies y'all spread on me each day. Like Emmy's cast is full of cockroaches. Are you fucking sick? Senile bitches. The anger that you feel right now from that lie, imagine how I feel every time you bear false witness against me on a daily. On an absolute daily. Remy, thank you so much for being here. It's so good to see you, babe. Glad you're here. Amanda says, isn't it interesting how Laura mods and others in chat never see the nasty comments when they're called? I know, right? Exactly. Very interesting.
That was ever fucking said.
All right, so let's go here to the next one.
Now you got Monkey Girl going. She could lose her channel for the gun slang. Strike her. This is why you need premium. Nothing was said, Monkey Mar. Those words never came out of my fucking mouth. These bitches are psycho.
Next
Absolute
one. 4 hours, 12 minutes.
I didn't say anything about putting a gun in her mouth or anything. That is a fucking lie. None of that was ever even came close to being said. Blatant fucking lie.
All right, next one.
That was talking about the gun in the mouth, and they were talking about Sinner. It had absolutely nothing to do with me, and it had nothing to do with anything. It had to do with Queen Bee and Sinner, not with me. But Brittany, I'm so glad that your chat keeps running their mouth about my kids. Oh, this is perfect.
Where?
Laura.
Show
your
me.
Chat does the same thing. So come on now. Which you both need to.
No. What we're not gonna do is compare me and her. What you're not gonna do, Chica, is sit here and say you both need to stop, because where's my chat been talking about Laura's kids? Have any of you seen anybody talking about Laura's kids? We don't talk about people's kids over here. Where's the proof of that, Laura? Put the proof up of where anybody, because let me tell you something, my mods don't go for that. But the people that are in my chat are the ones that are in here every single night. They're here every night. The same people, always. And none of them talk about your kids. Chica, don't compare us. Me and Laura, my chat and Laura's chat are not the same. It's like black and white. It's yin and yang. No, ma'am. Twisted says, is that Chica person simping for Laura now too? She's defending her that that I guess because last night Mary came and said that Laura had said that for me to put a gun in my mouth or whatever. She's saying that Laura never said that. She's defending her, which is fine, whatever. Go ahead. But she's about to say that we both need to stop. And what's not going to happen is I'm not going to be thrown in the same pot with her as someone that's been keeping this problem going. Anybody that's been here, actually been over here to my channel, we don't talk about people's kids. We don't talk about her like that. We don't have conversations over here like they do. It's always interesting that every single fucking time that you have somebody coming for me all the time and then I finally defend myself, people want to say they both need to stop. Like I've been doing these things. Bro, no. Remy says, it's always interesting how real life these supposed creators will go to. Oh, always, Remy. And thank you so much for the $10, babe. I appreciate that. That's really sweet of you. Let me get her a round of applause. Remy's always so damn supportive. What you doing here, Remy? By the way, it's good to see you. All right. Thank you, love. Janelle says, just like Laura does when she talks about the baby, Brittany played my clip of you being a narc. Just like Laura does when she talks about the baby, Brittany played my clip of you being a narc mother. Yup. That was horrible. I couldn't believe that. Jealous of God. You're jealous that your son said God was who he had to go to, and you got jealous of him for that. Oh, Remy, I'm glad you're here. Duck and Dive. Hey, beautiful. There's another one that's always supportive. Good to see you, Duck and Dive. Daisy Love. Hey, beautiful lady. I know, it was awful, Janelle. Janelle says, it was when You played my clip of Dayton talking about his relationship with God and she couldn't handle it. Yup. I couldn't believe that. I was like, what? Just when you think it don't get much worse, there it is.
Where what was said and what wasn't said. And people really need to fact check. All right, so 419:15. Here we go.
Bitch, you fucking
Hold on.
accused
Hold
me
on.
of
Wait a minute.
telling Brittany to put a gun in her mouth and shoot it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see what Chica just said.
Check. No child should be talking on my chat.
And sinner, not with me. But Brittany, I'm so glad that your chat keeps running their mouth about my kids. Oh, this is perfect.
She's such a fucking liar. You know it. You know you're lying too. You know ain't nobody been talking about your kids. This is Laura 101. This is what Laura does. This is par for the course with her. She immediately goes to somebody's talking about her kids when no one has. So you're going to sit here and scream and pitch a fit about Mary lying. And in the same breath, while you complain about being lied on, you're going to lie on my whole entire chat and accuse my subscribers of talking about your kids. They don't do that, Laura. They're not about that life like you are. They don't talk about kids. Twisted Sis says, Laura's chat talks crap about a baby for hours and say the craziest things. Nobody ever talks about Laura's kids unless it's a positive comment, and very rarely. Exactly. 100% Twisted. 100%. I said last night that it was the sinner shit that got confused. Yep. It's crazy to me, y'all.
Perfect.
Laura, your chat does the same thing. So come on now. Which you both need to, in my opinion, you both need to stop that in your chat. No child should be talking on. All right, let's go to the next one, which is.
I agree with that, but I guess it's a good thing that shit's not happening in my chat. So you can't stop something that's not being done, but carry on.
419:15. I'm just trying to help people see what was said and what wasn't said. And people really need to fact check. All right, so 419:15. Here we go.
Bitch,
I got a question, and I don't mean any disrespect towards Chica or anything like that, but Chica, how come you don't do this to all the lies that B spews or Laura spews? Do you notice that Chica, like, why aren't you fact checking other people? Like, you just is it because I'm not going to come after you, and you don't got to worry about me doing that real life shit or anything like that? Is it because it's socially acceptable? You're going to call me out, but like, why aren't you fact checking some of these people like B? I mean, they really are putting out some lies and false allegations. Why haven't you fact checked Laura one time? I haven't seen y'all fact check Laura one time when she's called me a bad mother and said that my daughter was born addicted to drugs. Like, where's the fact checking on that? Interesting. It's just me. Yep. Once again, the proven liar isn't a liar, but someone on Brittany's panel is a liar. Yep. Yep. Very interesting. Let's keep going.
you fucking accused me of telling Brittany to put a gun in her mouth and shoot it. That's what you accuse me of, you dumb cunt. Yeah, of course I'm going to turn you on. Duh.
Well,
And the minute
All right, and now the next one.
they're telling me to take put a shotgun in my mouth.
You do that.
I mean, how far are you going?
that's a terroristic threat, and you can take her to court for that. That's a terroristic threat right there. She's threatening.
Too bad it never fucking happened, you dumb lying fool.
Well, I wouldn't say it
Ugh.
never happened.
Oh, I
You did
can't
tell
wait.
me to
I cannot wait.
use a gun. You
to
can't
kill you,
hold on a
and
minute.
it says cunt and all this shit on her show. You know
can't-
what? You're gonna
can't-
lose it real.
You can't wait for what, Laura? You can't wait for what? Did you just hear her say she can't wait? You can't wait for what?
For that. That's a terroristic threat right there. She's threatening.
Too bad it never fucking happened, you dumb lying fool. Ugh. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
To kill you.
You can't wait till what? What can't she wait on, y'all? What she got up her sleeve? Sounds like she's got something cooking up her sleeve. What can't you wait on? Hey, Laura. You know who called on me, don't you, Laura? You know who called CPS on me this last couple weeks, don't you, Laura? Or I think you do. Matter of fact, I'd be hard pressed to believe that you didn't know, that you don't know. So what are you talking about? You can't wait. Can't wait till what?
And it says cunt and all this shit on her show. You know what? You're gonna lose it real quick.
Yep, that's me.
That is the worst look to have on a woman.
I'm not the one that's going to lose it, bitch. You want to know why? Because I'm not the one that did it. But let's see what happens when Brittany's channel gets.
All right, so that's the last gun transcript in this video.
It's my channel. So what? She's threatening to take my channel down now? How is she going to take my channel down? Did she? Because I don't watch her. How does she suppose she's taking my channel down, y'all? What's she talking about? She can't wait to take my channel down. What is she talking about? I'm sure they're probably plotting behind the scenes because, you know, they do a lot of that. Do a lot of plotting behind the scenes to take my channels. Apparently that live was deleted, but I need it. Could you do that, Janelle? Because I'd love to know what she went on to say right there. Because you heard her just say she can't wait. And then she said, I can't see how you feel when Brittany's channel's taken. And I've heard that they are working behind the scenes together to get my channel taken. They're trying their best to get it taken. And there's other things that are happening that I know about. Oh man. There's things I know that I can't say anything about right now, but I will. I will in time. Yes, I want to know what she said last night, though. I want to know in the entirety what she said. Because you heard her. She just said, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait, she said. And how are you going to feel when Brittany's channel gets taken? Like I said, there's been many plots against me trying to get my channel taken. Yes. Yep. But she's the one on here talking about a newborn baby. She's the one on here talking about people's kids. She's the one on here. Y'all heard all of the nasty thing, making up lies on Chris Watts and his kids, like on not even Chris Watts, but making up lies on 2 deceased babies that were unalived by their dad. Bro, come on, you can't. I mean, and you want in my channel? My channel's mild compared to most of these people. What you gonna take my channel down for? You don't see me over here. You don't see me over here threatening nobody. Period. If she can take my channel down, then hers should have been gone. But this is what they do, y'all. This is exactly it's God, there's so much I wish I could say. It would blow your mind. I think you're taking part in some very dirty stuff behind the scenes, Laura. And I think you know that if people knew what you were doing, your channel would your channel would tank. The subscribers that you have probably would stay with you because they're cool with doing real life stuff. But people with any common sense and any common decency would part ways with you real fast if they knew what you were up to behind the scenes with your friends. You know that, and I know that too, Laura. I'm sorry. If you're friends with somebody that's doing some dirt, okay, let me ask y'all this. If you were friends with somebody and they called an agency on another person, what's the likelihood of you not knowing that? And you and that person both hate me. Laura's friends with somebody who called CPS on me. Do you think that she don't know about that? Come on now. Be real. I was not sticking up for Laura. I was looking for what really happened. That's fine, but I really hope you watched my stream, Chica, and you heard what, that Laura really has said that before. Morning, I was focused on what happened last night, and only because of the allegations, I never once said, you said this. It was Mary. I will always stand for children, including Emmy. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, it's fine. I just wanted to make it clear because Laura's sitting there trying to play people's faces, and I wanted to make sure you and everybody else knew. She may have not have said that. Mary needs to apologize, for saying that was said last night. But she absolutely has said it in the past. Not those words, but she absolutely said I needed to take. And yes, nobody talked. I'm going to say this, Chica. I know you don't probably watch my channel, but no one talks about her kids. We don't talk about kids over here on this channel. If somebody was to come into my chat and say a single word about a child, my mods would delete that instantly. Did you all see Mary's messages about you? No. Where can we see her say that? I missed that. What, Forever Young? See Laura say that I needed to off myself? No digs for truth. Not Dark Horse. Nope. It's not Dark Horse. People always think Dark Horse is the only one that ever called. Nope. Dark Horse was one of the first. Dark Horse was the first one. Went off by what she was saying at the moment. I was sticking up for all children. And like I said, I always stand alone and needed when it comes to standing with children. Well, I respect that, Chica. I don't have any hard feelings. I hope that, I hope you feel the same way. I don't know you. I don't have any issues with you. Not whatsoever. No, when was that hand grenades? Was that tonight? No. Digs for truth. I'm not even going to go into detail. Just know that Dark Horse wasn't the only one. Isn't the only one. Let me see. I really would like to know what she's talking about. She can't wait. Like that. She just told on herself. They got something plotted. She's plotting and scheming behind the scenes. Why, Laura? What's your goal? What's your motive? You don't even like. What have I ever really even done to this lady? Seriously. What have I ever done to her? She's using me to get content. Listen, I gotta ask y'all something. Hold on a minute. Is this her website? Is that picture on her website? Right here. Is that her website? I would never be okay with any children being gone at. I draw a line at children, and that goes for all children. Exactly, Twisted. Did she make that picture of herself? Oh my God. Stop it, Janelle. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Oh, I wonder if she really thinks this is what she looks like, and that's why she's like, Brittany. On my worst day, I look better than you. I wonder if it's this. She uses this picture, and this is what she thinks she looks like. I'm sorry, Laura. Way to tell us you're insecure without telling us you're insecure. I mean, seriously. That's what she portrays her website looks like, but it isn't her. No, that's definitely not her real picture. Yes, and then comes at me and uses pics of me where she makes me look like I'm 500 pounds heavier than what I really am, and dirty clothes and nasty hair, and then compares it to that. Britt, she doesn't want your channel down. None of them want your channel down. You are their content and entertainment. Honestly, I don't worry about your channel. It's sick what these people do. Sick. Her mouth reminds me of the Joker from Batman 2 shampoo. She's wild looking. And some of them pictures y'all put out, oh my gosh, she's wild looking. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see. Oh my God. Did y'all see this? Did y'all see this? Oh my God. Perplexed. Lord. Look. Y'all see this? This creeps me out so much. Now, this is really her, right, y'all? This? Let me come back. Hold on. Let me put this up. That's really her, right? That's really her. Oh, my Jesus. Watch.
It's my Barbie look. Because I'm a Barbie girl.
Is that real? Let me ask. Is that real? Or is that fake? Oh, thank you so much, Duck and Dove. Is that really, that's really her? That's her real look? Like, that's really her. None of that's like fake. She called herself a damn Barbie girl. That's probably the cringiest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, this is what nightmares are made out of. This is like, you know, like in the horror movies when somebody's like possessed and they start changing, like this like, just watch.
It's my Barbie look. Because I'm a Barbie girl. Because I'm a Barbie girl.
The fuck? No, you're no. What the hell?
Barbie look.
What's wrong with her eyelash?
Because I'm a Barbie girl.
What the fuck? Look at her eyes. Watch her eyes. Watch. I always thought this was fake. I didn't know this was real. Watch.
It's my Barbie look. Because I'm a Barbie girl.
The fuck? Again.
It's my Barbie look. Because I'm a Barbie girl. Because I'm a Barbie girl.
The fuck is wrong with her eyes, bro? What's up? What's wrong with her eyelashes? Huh? It's my Barbie look. Because I'm a Barbie girl. What? What? Why is her eyelashes? Yeah, look at them. Why does her eyelashes look like they're falling off? I can't. Look. Pay attention. This is the person that lied that two little girls were SA'd. Two little girls who lost their life was SA'd. This is her.
It's my Barbie look.
It's my.
Because I'm a Barbie girl.
That is the cringiest shit I ever seen in my life. This puts the term swamp donkey into a whole new meaning. I said it. Sure did. Swamp donkey. Lord have mercy. She wears pink and blue contacts. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with her eyelashes. Is that when she went to go see that dude, her boyfriend? Oh my Lord. No, no, no. Nope, nope, nope. Hey, Kay Binkley. Nice to see you, Swamp Donkey. Oh my goodness, no, I cannot with that. I always wondered if that was, I can't believe that's real. Like the cringe, cringe Samo. Oh my Lord. Let me see. La 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 la. Come on. Hold on. Let me see what Chica's got going on. All right. We're gonna hold on a second. Let me come to Chica real quick. See what else Chica's got. Okay. Oh, we got it, y'all. Oh my God. So y'all seen last night Bitter Tea, right? Oh my God, I can't even believe I almost forgot this. We got us. So Bitter Tea goes up on Laura's panel last night. Put a 1 in chat if you've seen this, guys. Put a 1 in chat if you've seen this. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So we got 2 things to go through. This bubbies, this bitch that made fun of my little kid, my baby. And then we got to go over Bitter Tea's lame ass excuse. Y'all, I cannot. The fact that Bitter Tea even tried to pull this off is mind-blowing to me. Which one, Janelle? Which one certifiable? Hello, Eric the fisherman. All right, y'all, do me a favor. Okay, there's 341 coming in. Click that thumbs up if you don't mind for you, girl. So greatly appreciated. All right, let's get into this because I don't got too much longer. I got appointments today, tomorrow. Well, I guess it's today because it's already 4 o'clock. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to start with this Bubby's chick. I haven't heard this yet, so this will be new for me.
This video is fair use under Section 107 of Copyright Act 1976. Now let the chaos begin.
I entered true crime and watching true crime, and I've been watching these channels for a very long time.
Okay.
And I think what Brittany does is disgusting.
Okay.
She doesn't know who she's talking to, and she doesn't know the families or the friends of these victims that she trashes and their families.
Excuse me. You, ma'am, have no room to call anyone disgusting. Ever. Ever, bitch. Ever. You fucking make your debut by calling a baby clubby and you're proud of it. You made fun of an infant. Like, the things I want to say to this chick are not within the terms of service on YouTube, as you probably can understand, being that that's my child. But, oh, I want to say some stuff. But you know what? Let's hear what Miss Bubby has to say. You would never, bitch, you would never say that shit in person. I tell you that right now. Period. All these little keyboard warriors like This is I want y'all to take a long, hard look, okay? Because this is the caliber of people that are on here talking shit about an infant. Like, think about how low and disgusting it takes a grown ass individual to actually poke fun, to actually make fun of an I can't even bring myself to put into words how sick that this is. The ladies, yeah, her eyes creep me out too. I'm not even going to say what I'm thinking. This woman, she has nicknamed my 3-month-old. So, Ducky and Dive, thank you so much for the Sunday, babe. So let me tell y'all something. Take a long, hard look at this cretin, okay? Take a look at this low life right here, right? This is Bubby, okay? Bubby has taken it upon herself to nickname my daughter, okay? My 3-month-old little girl that was born with club feet. She's nicknamed her Clubby, okay? She's talking shit on my little baby. That's the caliber of a person that Bubby is. So let's hear Bubby boast and brag about how proud of herself she is. Look at the eyes. It tells it all. I don't even got to say nothing.
I think what Brittany does is disgusting. Okay. She doesn't know who she's talking to, and she doesn't know the families or the friends of these victims that she trashes and their families. She doesn't know who she's speaking to, because this is the World Wide Web. We're all out here, and we all get to listen, and she doesn't get to pick and choose who listens. And if we decide that we don't like the things she says and the things that she puts out there, they're allowed to have their own opinions about it. What I said is my opinion. Mm-hmm. It was the name. Okay, it's in bad taste for some. I'm not apologizing for it. Sorry if that's what people want me to say. I'm not apologizing for it. She should have never told us about the child. She should also not be telling us that this child is trying to pick up bottles.
Bitch, I never told you about my kid. I never told y'all about my kid. I never fucking told you about her foot. I never told y'all any of it. I didn't want you to know because I knew there would be weird motherfuckers like you that's gonna talk shit about her. I didn't tell any of y'all about it. Unfortunately, I shared with a group of friends privately that I was pregnant. That's how it got out, because people don't give a fuck about loyalty and keeping things at the vest like you people. No, there's no more loyalty in this world, okay? Just period. But if y'all want to go fact check what I'm telling you, everybody in chat, I never told people I was pregnant. I never told anybody about Emmy's foot. None of that. I didn't make that public. That shit was made public for me, and I had no choice but to speak on it afterwards. And even, yeah, ZZ Unfiltered, even if I did, that's what this, like, these people, they all repeat each other. It's like a mockingbird. They justify it and they say, because you said it, because you said your daughter has club feet, that gives me a right to make fun of her. It's your fault because you talked about it. What the fuck? What? I just want to take a minute and sit back and tell me, chat, how would you feel? How would you feel if this woman right here, this isn't even a woman, she's not even worthy of being called such. How would you feel if this bitch right here, this scallywag, was sitting there talking about your baby? How would you feel if she was making, blow her picture up wide? People need to see her for what she is. You deserve nothing good. I hope you get every bit of what I've been getting on this platform. And then some. I hope you go and you love this little group of people that, and you're trying. So she's not going to apologize because see, she's a part of the Clue crew. So she's got to be a big badass like the rest of them. But when you roll with a pack of hyenas, oh, honey, they'll turn on you just as quick as you can say your name. And oh, I'm not going to apologize. Bitch, I don't want your apology. What makes you think you're even worthy of that? What makes you think that you're even important enough to fucking matter? Who are you again? Bubby? Is that what her name is? Bubby? Why don't you come out and tell what your real name is, bitch? Bet you won't do it. Bet you won't do it, coward ass bitch. Exactly. Duck and dive. Exactly. We represent the lollipop girl. She does look like that too. Happy holidays. I didn't even think about that. Nobody likes you. Nobody. Like literally, the only people hyping you is that little corner that you're sitting in over there. Everybody else is looking at you like you're stupid. You're a clown. You look dumb as fuck. Could you imagine calling a 3-month-old little girl, a 3-month-old infant, clubby, and then going on a panel and bragging about how cool you are for doing it. What? Looking like her eyeballs look at that shit. Looking like her fucking eyeballs is about to pop out of her head. Girl. No.
For it. She should have never told us about the child. She should also not be telling us that this child is trying to pick up bottles. Again, a 3-month-old should not be feeding herself. I think that's so sad. I think that's
a 3-month-old is feeding herself. Do you hear yourself? Do you fucking hear yourself? You feel so sad for my kid that you're over there making fun of. You don't have it both ways. You make fun of her, but then you feel so sad for her. That she's feeding herself. Where do you get that from? Because I said she was holding her bottle up with her fist. She's feeding herself now. You delusional. Oh my God.
so negligent. And again, none of this information was brought to us, but it was brought to us from her saying it. So again, Brittany, you say things to people and you don't know what has happened to the victims, their friends, their families, their loved ones. And when you say things like, for instance, the girls that from the Idaho 4, and she said this the other day, that the women, how did they not know that people could see into their windows? Like basically she's victim blaming them. And again,
it's not fucking victim blaming them. I didn't say that. I said that, what the fuck? So because I said that you could see through their windows, I'm victim blaming them? Are you out of your fucking mind? That's a common known thing about that house. You can't even make this up. Listen to how dumb that is. Even the neighbor said you could see through that house. That's not victim blaming.
Families or loved ones. And when you say things like, for instance, the girls that from the Idaho 4, and she said this the other day, that the women, how did they not know that people could see into their windows?
What are you, Captain Save-A-Ho over here? What, you going to avenge victims while you make fun of little infant babies at the same damn time? Is this lady okay? Oh, she's so invested, Janelle. She's so invested. Thank you for the floating heart, Ivy. And thank you for the floating heart again, Ivy. That's really sweet of you. Captain Save a Ho, avenging victims and avenging victims by day and making fun of little infants by night. Girl, you're a jack of all trades, aren't you, bitch? I'd love to talk to you. Thank you so much, Ivy, for the flower. No, she's not okay. I guarantee you, this ugly bitch sits in front of her computer 24/7 or either on her phone, and all she does is watches everything. Look, you can't stand me, but you're watching my Idaho footage. You can't stand me, but you're watching all of my live streams. The fuck? I bet you this is one of those bitches that don't miss a single thing I talk about. How much you want to bet she's one of them ones up in Clue's Discord talking shit and trying to find out everything she can about my family? You fucking weird bitch. Thank you so much, Duck and Dive. I'm sorry, y'all, and I'm sorry for the language, but like this, this is the problem. She is an example of why this shit won't stop. She loves this. These people love this stuff.
Like, basically, she's victim blaming them. And again, she does not know who knows these young women and their families. So, yeah, me calling your child that, okay, I said it. I said it with my face. Take a picture, write it down. I don't care. That's it. That's all.
Oh,
you don't
you're
like
such
it?
a
Fine.
badass.
Don't read it. I did not say it directly to her child. I did not go into her chat and say it. I said it in a different chat. And yes, Laura, you would never say it, and that's fine. I actually said at the end of the chat, you were logging off. That's the reason you didn't see it. And I was just going to write you an email, and I was just going to say, like, hey, well, you know what? No, I'm going to come and show my face, and I'm going to tell you all, if you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to like it. I don't go into the people's channels that were hemming and hawing and trying to be above it. You know what? I've heard people in all sectors of this World Wide Web say things, so I don't want to hear it. I said a word. I said clubby. Yes, I did. Okay. That's it. That's all. I did not call her mentally R. I did not say anything else. I said that because she has brought it to us. You don't like it? Don't watch. And I'm sorry I said it in your chat, Laura, because I actually really do enjoy it here. You've been nothing but kind to me. Sorry, my voice is annoying. I know it is. No. But I just...
So fucking annoying. So fucking annoying. Oh my God. Could you imagine listening to this bitch every day? Yeah, she's okay with Laura. Yeah, she's okay with Lyra spreading an essay lie about child victims. Makes perfect sense. Oh, that's her caliber of people, Happy. I mean, you come on. Yeah, what other place would she belong? She's sitting there making fun of a little baby. And what's her excuse for making fun of Emmy? Oh, because I brought it to them. Because I never fucking told you about Emmy's foot. Unfortunately, I had someone that I thought was my friend that I trusted that took that information and spread it to the wrong ones. Wasn't me. But if I wanted to shout to the fucking rooftops that my child had, and let me tell you something, you ignorant bitch. Let me fix this real quick. Her having a club foot is not the same thing as being special needs. You ignorant bitch. She's not special needs. You need to go research yourself. Go fucking do something productive with your time and actually do some research. Because clubfoot and having special needs is not the same fucking thing. I mean, she's sitting there basically equating it to, I mean, oh God, these people. Y'all, this is why, like, if it was about me, I could handle this. But when it's about my kids, that's on a whole nother level. Like, I couldn't do this every day. I couldn't do this. She is absolutely uneducated. Oh, she definitely found her people. I cannot. Ugh. Brittany isn't the only person on YouTube to watch. I know I watched Laura, but I'm not making up names for her kid. No, and Janelle, listen, you, Wendy, any of y'all that have commentary on Laura, I have never seen y'all behave like this. It's not even comparable. Listen, if you or any of you guys were acting like this or treating Laura the way that they treat me, I would not have anything to do with you. Like, you know what I mean? It's completely different. This is so different. You guys are not, y'all are not, I've never seen you get invasive and get all up in her business like this is crazy. I've never seen you say one bad thing about her kids. I've never seen you threatening her. Like this shit that they're doing to me is way beyond the shit that y'all, no. It doesn't compare. It really doesn't. And this chick, like she's just pitiful. You're pitiful.
You know, I'm woman enough to put my face to it. So, Brittany, this is the person that said that to your child. I did not say it to your child. I actually just said it in the chat because you were lying on a poor child saying she's, you know, and the only reason she's getting this kind of attention is because you are exploiting her to people.
I'm exploiting her? Can somebody tell me how I'm exploiting my child? Where's she at? I'm exploiting her, but you're forced to make up a bunch of lies and like this whole false narrative because you don't have anything to use. Because I don't allow y'all to see her and I don't parade her on my channel, which is the exact reason that y'all have to make up the bullshit lies. You can come on here and you can accuse me 100 ways to Sunday of how I'm a horrible person. It's not going to justify the shit you did. There's nothing you can say that will ever justify you making fun of a little baby. Clowning on a baby. Yo, you're an all around badass, aren't you, bitch? I mean, how many excuses has she offered? Oh, I said it because if you don't think there's anything wrong with it, why do you need to try so many different ways to justify it? How the fuck am I exploiting my kids? You don't even see my kid. I won't even let her be seen. The fuck? Okay, I'm exploiting her. All right.
And you are using her as a shield. So therefore, we just now have opinions about her. You're not going to like the opinions, and yes, now you get to use it as victim points. And I do see people's like where they go from that, you know, logic. Like now she can use it and be the victim. She's going to use anything to be the victim. That's just it. That's all.
Okay.
So again, I said it. Yes, it was bad taste to some.
Okay.
I don't feel sorry for it, and that's it. That's all. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I've been around here, been watching YouTube. I've been around a lot of communities for a lot of years. I get it. Some people don't like it. That's fine. But
oh, I bet you have. You can best believe this bitch has been. She's probably not new to this, y'all. I guarantee you, she's used to rolling in the packs and making fun of people. And it's like, I guarantee you, this bitch has spent a lot of hours and days just slinging mud at other people. She's a miserable hag. She probably has nothing going for herself. I'm not even going to say what there's so many things I want to say and I'm holding back. Let's just say this. A lot of people like to accuse you of being on you know, substances. I can't even talk. A lot of people like to accuse you of being on substances and all these wild things, and just about 99% of the time it turns out to be a projection, and that's all I'll say.
I'm woman enough to say Laura didn't see the comment because she was literally logging off. It was the last comment of the night.
But even,
and that's it. And
even so, I respect, and I said this yesterday without even talking to you. I respect the fuck out of somebody that's going to come up here. I mean, if you know the history, then you know my history too.
Yeah, I know your history too, Laura. I know what they did to you, and I know that you've been for years trying to get out. I also know what they did to you as well. Like, that's the other part. It wasn't just it wasn't like you were just fighting a battle by yourself and these poor innocent people. It was back and forth. It was a two-way street with you guys. And then now you're trying to do better and be better. And now because of a member of your channel who, again, I've been around here for years.
Do better and be better? She's trying to do better and be better. How? I can't even believe that just came out of her mouth. These people spend every night just ripping me apart. Just saying, though, like her chat and her, like the only ones that are worse than her are Clue. Like the shit that's come out of their mouth is sinful. I cannot believe that they really fucking are saying. She really just said that Laura's trying to do better and be better. Twisted, it wasn't the last comment. Yeah, of course not. The truth's not in these people. Twisted. Listen, be honest. What is this somebody that you would affiliate with ever? Are you kidding me? Exactly. She's way worse. She's way worse. She's worse now because it's allowed. She's worse now because she's got people like Bubby in her chat to cheer her on and go along with it. She's worse now because she knows she can. There's no reason to have a mask up anymore. But see, it's okay though, because these are the people that are going, like, they're outing themselves. They're not going to bode well. You know what I mean? These are the people that are not going to, like, they're going to be shunned eventually. Nobody's going to want them in their chats. Nobody's going to want them around. Hey, butterflies are free to fly. Nobody's going to want these people around because of how horrible they are.
But just because I don't chat in chats doesn't mean I'm not a part of many communities online, you know? Agree. And so now you guys can get mad, say it, write it down, take a picture, be mad. This is the person that said it because, you know, some people are afraid to show their faces. I am not.
And that's awesome.
And that's
I appreciate that. No, I am not mad at you at all.
And I am sorry to you, Laura. I'm sorry you got heat for it though. But I am sorry you got heat for it. Because that's not cool. And I apologize for other people.
But it's not your fault at all. I mean, you said it. I didn't even.
Yeah, but I do feel that because it was literally the last comment. There was no way for your mods to see it.
But for the fact that, you know, reality was over there crying tonight about comments that was said that night in the chat, like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, stay mad. Nobody cares. And I stand by that. Like, for anyone to clutch their pearls like, oh my God, it's so horrible. Shut the fuck up. Grow up. Are we not all adults?
Are we not all adults? Let's see how Laura would feel. Let's see how Laura would like it if these idiots talk shit about her kids. You think she'd handle that? Look, Laura lies about people talking about her kids and she's mad over it. She's mad over a fake story that people are talking about her kids. Imagine how she would feel if they actually really did talk shit about her kids. Get over it. We're all adults. Why don't you take your own advice when you get mad at Wendy and when you get mad at Dee Dee and Wendy V and One Win and when you get mad at Janelle and Makeup? We're all adults, right? But you went and called, you literally have so much nerve to tell somebody else that we're all adults and we need to just suck it up when you are the only person between all of us who actually resorted to calling CPS because you couldn't handle mere words. You really want to tell me and everybody else to grow up and act like adults? that we should just be okay with this because we're adults? When you called CPS on another freaking creator and tried to have her son taken from her because she said things you didn't like. You can't make this up. You are the biggest hypocrite that walks. Out of everybody I've ever met in my life, online and off, you are by far the biggest hypocrite I have ever witnessed in my life. Everything you say is hypersexualized. You hate people because I mean, I don't even know why, because they're prettier than you. Like the shit she has so much animosity and anger. I mean, you're eat up with it. You spend all your days raging. I don't think I've ever heard. I'm serious. There's a few people on this platform that I can say this about, and she's one of them. I've never heard a genuine, healthy laugh. Her and Granny's Watching are two people that I can genuinely tell you, out of my whole time knowing them, not once have I ever heard her laugh a real, healthy, genuine laugh. Like, when you have those good laughs where you laugh from a good, healthy place from deep within, just a good, decent laugh. Like everybody, I mean, I love them. They're the best. Just where you cackle from a healthy place. I have never one time ever heard Laura laugh. I don't think she knows how to laugh. Have you ever heard her laugh, chat? Anybody? Anybody? I've never heard her laugh. When she smiles, it's a smile or it's a smirk, an angry smirk of resentment. I don't even think she knows what a genuine smile is. Always duper delight. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. It's that chuckle. It's that spiteful chuckle. Yes, it's all evil all the time. Misery. She's that one where, there's a group of people in the room and they're all having a moment, where everybody's just, somebody's toasting to the bride and the groom, and they're having a very sentimental, humble moment. And Laura's always that one that, she's the Debbie Downer of the crew. Everybody's always being so affectionate and lovey, and she's like, who cares? We all gonna die of cancer anyway. She'd say some shit like that. Or these chocolates are horrible. Who made this? Who burned the the casserole? She'd be the one to say that. Or just nothing happy about her at all. Yeah, she smiles in the mirrors crack. Exactly. And then now you listen to her snuggling up with this chick, and you can hear it in her voice. She's like, oh, I found my people. Laura finally found somebody to relate to.
I mean, give me a fucking break. That's the kind
No,
of
but
shit that drives me nuts.
But it's those people that want to act like they're the they're the moral police, but you're the ones that are putting out FOIAs. You're the ones that are talking about childhood abuse victims. You're the ones to use it against a mother.
Excuse me? Who's talking about childhood abuse victims? Who's talking about childhood abuse victims? Queen Bee? Who are you talking about? I don't know anybody over here that said anything about childhood abuse victims. What is she talking about? Lies, more lies, more lies. More lies again.
Yep.
You're also saying that it's okay for a man to smack a woman, and you're not saying anything about that. But heaven forbid me say that about an innocent baby. You know what?
An innocent baby, bitch. Yeah, heaven forbid you say that about an innocent baby. You know what? I don't even gotta say shit. I don't gotta say nothing. Because when you go after, listen, put a 1 in chat if you have heard this your whole life. There's nothing lower than a person who attacks an innocent child or the elderly. When you stumble across someone that would harm a child or an elderly person, the defenseless, that is the lowest scum of human. You fit in that category, Bubby. You know that, right? Like, I don't even have to say anything. You are subhuman. You fit in the category now. Like, you really just put yourself up. Like, you really think that you're better and what you did is above what Cinder said. He didn't even say that he was going to hit her. That's not what he said. But you think making fun of a little kid is better than that? Like, talking mad shit on a little baby's better than that? You attacked an innocent child who is defenseless. Defenseless. That's way worse than 2 grown adults talking shit to each other. I can't even believe you'd compare that. Like, you that's way worse. You're not talking about 2 grown ass people going at it against each other. You're talking about you, a whole ass grown up, making fun of a 3-month-old infant. You're stupid as fuck. And if you want to say that's me using my kid as a shield, fuck you, bitch. That's me defending her. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. Who are you even? Who the fuck are you?
Girls, get over it. This is the wrong with America right now. Is that people just want to hold on to the little things, and we just have this crazy reaction.
Hold on to the little things, y'all. That's the little things.
And again, if you don't think it's crazy, that's fine. That's on you. I respect everyone's opinion. There's going to be plenty of people that hate this and that are going to come for me and say, she's horrible for what she... That's fine. That's not you. But guess what? I've seen the people that want to come and say things to me do way worse shit to other people. So again, say what you want to say. Be mad that I said it. Laura, again, thank you for being so kind and letting me come up here and just chat with you and have this conversation with you. And thank you again for this morning for being so cool and understanding and just being like, hey, and again, I'm sorry that you did not see that comment and your mods didn't see the comment because it was the last comment.
You do not need to apologize. I appreciate it, but you don't need to apologize because I am just like you in the sense that, okay, I said it and it is what it is and it's how I felt. And if you don't like it, don't watch, plain and simple.
And if you don't like it, block me in chat. Like, just don't chat with me. If you don't like
the one who makes fun of an infant, who degrades an infant for having club feet, bonding with the one who falsely accuses 2 little girls who are deceased of being essayed by their father. A match made in hell. Wouldn't you say? As far as I'm concerned, you're right where you need to be. Don't come over to my chat. And that goes for any of the people over there. And I don't normally do this, but I mean this with everything that's in me. If you are somebody over there supporting Laura and any of the people, you know, and in that chat, and you mingle amongst those people, don't ever come to my channel. Don't ever come over here. I never will have people like you in my corner. I don't need people like you in my corner. As a matter of fact, I thank God for this opportunity, because this gives all of us a bird's eye view into the ones to stay away from. Because if you think this shit's okay, I'm good. I don't want to be around you ever. Ever. Congratulations. And Laura, enjoy this. Please enjoy this moment. Enjoy this little bit of a revive that you got in your channel, because it's not going to last long. You are way worse than you've ever been. And outside of that little circle that you have, no one's going to accept you. You think it's been bad before that you were shunned, you're really going to be shunned now. That whether I'm here on this platform or I'm not, people are done like that. Nobody likes this kind of shit. Most people are against it. See, count your lucky stars that there are a group of people that are showing her that, you know, she can be as ugly and vile as she wants to be, and they'll accept it, because the mask all come off. Any bit of a front that she's been putting up, any type of a mask that she's had to cover the real Laura is gone now, and you get to see. Look, think about it. You think Laura would have ever confessed to being the one that started the rumor about the Watts case, about the girls being essayed? That's how confident and comfortable she is now. Think about that. She feels so accepted and so confident and comfortable over in Buzzy's chat and amongst everybody in the community in that little sector, that little area, because she knows that she can. Look, listen to how confident and how proud of it she was. Laura would have never admitted that shit 6 months ago. But she's admitting it now because she knows you can, oh, look, we can be as dirty as we want to be, and they're cool with it. I can finally be myself. Let me take these damn clothes off. I've been waiting on this moment. Hold my beer. Let me take this jacket off. Let me kick these boots off. I'm finna go all out and be the worst that I can be. And she's doing it. Oh, it's going to, Amanda. It's absolutely going to turn around on her. It will, and you can't do stuff like this. And
like it. That's another reason why I didn't go, and I'm not going to go on these videos and say anything. Whatever. Have your feelings about it. Think it's gross. Think I'm gross. Whatever. It does not make me feel anything about myself. I live a great life and I'm okay. But I can't say what I want because we live in America. The last time I checked, and I can say something. And I did not call that child the R word. I did not call her other derogatory. Yeah, clubby. Okay, fine. You want to say it's ableism? Okay, fine. Yes, it's ableism. But guess what? If her mother had gotten prenatal care, if her mother didn't come out and tell us, we wouldn't have any of this information at all.
Yep. Never said any of that shit. That's all lies. I had prenatal care. It doesn't fucking have anything to do with her having club feet. Bitch, go back to my stream last night and zoom the fuck in. Zoom in and listen. Clean your nasty ears out and listen. You idiot. They're so stupid. Nothing they get is right. Nothing. So how many excuses did this ugly bitch offer? She's not doing anything wrong, right? But listen to how many excuses she gave to try to justify it. I didn't get prenatal care. I told them about Emmy's feet. I told them that I was pregnant with Emmy. I exploit Emmy online. I use Emmy as a shield. I did all of this. And that's why she called her clubby. Does that even make sense? Oh, I'm sorry. I make her feed herself. None of the shit she's saying is true. Every single word of it was a lie. All lies. Let's look at the comments. I hope there's some common sense in these comments because my God. So she is basically saying I made fun of a baby and what? Brantley says, so she's basically saying I made fun of a baby and what? Okay, cool. She has a lot of balls. Exactly, Brantley. Froggy says, so it's okay to make fun of an innocent child and call her names? Get the fuck out of here. Perpetua said they belong together. I agree with that. Kiwi says they're all bad people. Oh, fuck you, hell of a live. There you go. Make this hell of a live person talking about. All I can say is if it was me and CPS came to my house 11 times, no one would hear anything about my kids at all. I would be gone from YouTube. Yeah, I bet you that's what you want, hell of a live. That's why you're all amongst it. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be surprised if you also know the one who called. This hell of a live person's fucking right there with them. Fucking idiots. Cat's Rule says, I wish I knew her original name. I don't remember this person from the DC. Do any of you guys in chat remember her? Ninny says she should try eating some of the makeup she put on her face. Maybe she'd be pretty on the inside. I know that's right, Ninny. Oh my God, free speech. Natalie says people are so uneducated about what the baby has. Besides possibly seeing it on an ultrasound while pregnant, there is nothing that can be done until the child is born. It has nothing to do with getting prenatal care. Also, people are so quickly to forget the baby had her little braces on when she was in the hospital. People are saying that the baby is just now being treated, and that is false. Absolutely, Natalie. She has been getting treatment since birth. Natalie, 1,000%. She absolutely has. Thank you for saying that. So at least some people spoke up about it. Anyway, y'all. All right, let me hurry up and get to bitter tea because I got to go. And I yeeted myself. Hold on a second. Let me get to the bitter tea thing because I got to hurry up and get off of here. Sorry, guys. I should have known that shit was going to make me lose my mind. I should have waited to talk about that one tomorrow. Fucking Bubby. I hope y'all, what if she's like a teacher or some shit like that? How horrible would that be? Hey, Brenda. Yeah, bitter tea is another nutter. Let's see. Oh my God. Her excuse is in. Damn it. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Yeah, her excuse is insane. Of all of the things to come up with, this is what she comes up with. I couldn't believe it. Hold on. All right, let me come back here. Put this on panel. All right, and let me see. Let me see. Let me go back. There we go. Let's see, bitter tea. Here we go.
And now when I saw on, I see your comment, Florida girl. And I'll read it. Why would say that disgusting comment about BJ's baby? Was it for shock and awe, for clout, to fit in, but yet you're telling people to think before they say things? I didn't think you could go any lower. Well, I saw that comment the other day on Granny's, and it was going to be addressed tonight on Laura's. I went on Laura's page tonight. I didn't stay for her live, but I did go in when I saw that she was live. I asked to join her panel so I could address that. I did not intend for that comment to read as it did. I was doing talk to text, which I rarely do. I was rocking my grandbaby, and I had the other grandbaby up running around. She was eating, bathing, doing that type of thing. I was doing talk to text. I did type not type. I talked the very first part. The bed. My TV is on, which is what I watch because that way I can see what I'm looking at and hear. And the words repeat back because my TV is behind by about 10 or 15 seconds. And so I laid my phone down to go deal with my granddaughter. I had not sent the message. All I could figure out is that my granddaughter was caught talking and during part of it because the loops part had to do with her. I don't know if the message, I don't know if part of it was called off the TV. I don't know what called up the part of the rest of the message. I have no idea. Talk to text has never been my friend. That's why I rarely use it. I threw the phone on the bed. I don't even remember sending the message through when I came back. That's not to say I didn't hit send, but I'm notorious. You can ask anybody that I message. I send crap all the time that is crap like that. I mean, not like that per se, but that makes 0 sense at the end or this just jarbled mess. And I probably look, if I did send it like that, I probably either looked at it, thought I was finished and pressed send, or if I had my guess about it, I probably had my phone sitting in my bed and was busy dealing with the grandbaby, and I either hit it with my knee or threw the cover on it. My grandchild could have picked it up and hit a key because he's only one. Anything could have happened. I don't know. I take full credit for sending it because it was on my phone. I did have it on talk to text. I did say the very beginning of the message. I asked to be on Laura's panel, and I did take credit for sending the message, and I did take credit for the very beginning of the message, as in where I started typing it. And I apologized to BJ specifically for it because it was me that wrote that and everything. So that was an error on my part. It was not intended to be read that way. I would have never written anything that way. It doesn't even make sense. So I don't know why I would have even written it if I had written it. And if I had written it and I saw that it made 0 sense, I would have deleted it and rewritten it. But with me having my grandchildren here, I'm sure I was just overwhelmed at the moment, didn't pay a second thought to it because I'm the most absent-minded ever when I have more than a couple of things going. But when I began watching it, I don't think there was that much going on, and I just started it and just didn't finish it and never thought about it, much like this live right here. So that's on me. I'll apologize to anyone else that feels like I am offended them because it was not intended that way. I very rarely talk to text because of this very reason. It never picks up what I'm saying anyway. When I do talk to text and when I do it, it always picks up something in the background, or it doesn't even pick up a word that I'm saying, or the word it picks up is not even remotely similar to what I'm saying or something like that. But I remember my granddaughter and I talking about Fruit Loops because she's been on a Fruit Loops kick this whole 7-10 days she's been here lately. So, and the baby was here just for a few days, and then he left, and then we picked back up. So that's the only reason I know that. The specific part I was writing to was because I had contacted Laura to do the gift basket for the candles for the winner of my basket for this channel. And Laura, I had been emailing Laura back and forth, and Laura had not gotten the emails. Apparently, I was using the wrong email address. So while I was waiting for Laura to respond, I just listened to her live and was commenting. And they were talking about BJ was saying that the diaper was leaking around the top of the cast, and they were talking about that, and that's where I was commenting at the time that the comment was clipped. So that's where I was even speaking at. And so I don't, other than that, I did not mean it to be anything else there. It was not for no shock and awe. It was not for clout. It was for not for anything. So so there is your explanation. The explanation is again also on Laura's channel. It also is an apology to BJ, and I would go to BJ and plain
Oh
and
my
say an apology
gosh.
directly to her. However,
Come on. Come on. Have you ever heard such a long, drawn out excuse in your life? What? That doesn't even make any sense. Do you know the chances of that? Okay, let's just be logical for a minute. And let's say that it was talk to text and it picked up some of what her granddaughter was saying and it picked up some of what she was saying and she thinks that it was some of the TV. And you're going to tell me that talk to text picked up 3 conversations and it formed a perfect sentence that made sense? Is she out of her mind? What? That's not how it works. That sentence made perfect sense. Talk to text is not going to pick up some of what you said, some of what your granddaughter said, and then a bit of the TV, and it's going to form a perfect sentence. If that was the case, if it really did that, it really picked up 3 different conversations, it's going to be a bunch of gibberish that doesn't make any sense. That's why I asked, does she drink or something? Because it's like, did she say this when she was under the influence and now she's trying to like make up for it, you know? Or did she think she was going to be able to say it and nobody was going to call her on it? I'm telling you, I'll never in a million years believe that talk like, and here's another way that you always can, a telltale sign that someone's being dishonest. They overly explain themselves. How long has she been sitting here going on about? Hold on. 5 minutes. A 5 whole minute explanation of talk to text picking up her granddaughter. Bro, just own it.
we all know most of us are blocked, as am I, that are from this side of the tracks. So that being that, I can't do that. I could send her an email. I don't know if she would accept it, but I can do that. Now, having addressed that issue, I want to go back and finish my the conclusion of what I was trying to get to yesterday.
Chick. Yeah,
My old
you're
video's
you're
going
absolutely
viral.
right. I
Old
want
is
it.
clearly
Hold on.
gold.
You're absolutely right. I won't be accepting your email. I want nothing, absolutely nothing to do with you at all. For many reasons. You looked up my mama, you freaking continue to talk about my child and me and my life like you know us and you have no idea who I am, know nothing about me. Every one of you have partaken in just, I mean, vicious, evil, horrible lies don't even equate to the words that need to be said about the lies. These people talking, I mean, they defame me and diminish me. The shit they say about me as far as my kids, my life, the way I raised them, my home, the nasty or horrible way that they just degrade me and my family. Don't you ever come talk to me ever. I don't want an apology. I don't want any of that. Nope. Stay away from me. That's the best thing you can do for me. Stay away from me and don't speak my name again. Vibrator, she said that my daughter, I'm a nasty person and that if I don't wash my daughter, that she talked about my daughter's private parts. Okay, y'all, I'm going to get off here. Y'all have a good morning, good night, good evening, wherever you may be. I will be back here later on today, or if you're in Aussie tomorrow, I'll be back. And yeah, y'all have a blessed night. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you on the next one.